What's up, guys? It's been a while. My name's Eliel, and this is just my thoughts on gaming news. First, I gotta say, TGS so far been kind of a bummer. I mean, really disappointing. Nothing really big came out, or at least not that they've shown yet. Like Sony showed a new model for their PS3, basically being slimmer, but I already have a PS3. I really don't care if it's slimmer or not. And I don't know, it seemed really weak. Even the Vita games, a delay for Soul Sacrifice. I mean, they're really trying to push the Vita, and I understand why, but at the same time, it's like, man, show us games that we want. Show us Last Guardian. Show us Final Fantasy Versus 13. Show something big. I mean, Revengeance had a new demo, and it looked pretty cool. New trailer. So did Devil May Cry. Sim, pretty cool, but well, so far there's been not really much of anything that really captured my attention. This year, kind of disappointing for TGS. On an interesting note, they did announce Kingdom Hearts HD, and for those basically who beat Dream Drop Distance, I for one have not beat the game, but from people telling me that there's a secret message at the end of Dream Drop Distance that said that, basically it inferred that there was going to be an HD collection before the third game came out. And I'm surprised at which two games are in the collection. I honestly thought it would be, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and my dearest hope was it would be the final mixed version of both those games. Now, only half of my wishes came true, because the HD collection is going to consist of Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, which was going to be amazing, first time the game be in the US, and it will also have a Chain of Memories, which is Chain of Memories, but the re-released version on PS2. I beat the Game Boy Advanced version, but I never play or beat the PS2 version. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty glad I'm gonna get to check that out. But the thing I'm really surprised about is they're also including man, I don't remember the Kingdom Hearts 3DS game 365 and a half days, or 365 divided by 2 days. I don't know. But the point is, that game is going to be included as well, but only as a movie, or it's going to be in theater mode. So basically, you're just going to get to see it. You're not really going to get to play it like that. And I don't know, kind of interesting, but at the same time, it's like, why would they do something like that? I mean, my only assumption is they're planning to release another collection, basically the other half. But the interesting on that would be it would have to be one of two games. It would have to be Kingdom Hearts 2, of course, hopefully the Final Mix version as well, and it would have to either be Recoded or Birth by Sleep. Now, Recoded is like the DS game, and it has yet to come out on any PS2 or PlayStation console. And Birth by Sleep is, of course, the PSP game, which was very well received. It was a really good game, and yet this would be the first time we see it in, upscaled for a console. If that is the case, this is just me speculating that they are releasing a second collection. But that's the way I think they're going to go for it, which would be a smart move on their part if they do want to make money, which they will. Kingdom Hearts is, I'll admit, one of my favorite franchises. I thought first time I was in Hollywood Video, if any of you know where that is, or remember that place. And I saw it there. I remember seeing the commercials on TV, and I was thinking, man, the cover looks really awesome. And that's one thing. The covers of video games, they really dictate what you think of them, in my opinion. Because if I see a really crappy box art, it kind of takes me away from some games, I'll admit. Which is a stupid thing, but I just something I look into. And I remember the box art being pretty cool, the original silhouette of all the characters. I thought it was awesome. I popped that game in, and I loved it ever since. It was a phenomenal game. 1 and 2. The whole series. I love them all. And in fact, like I stated in my other videos, I'm actually playing Dream Drop Distance at this moment. And either way, pretty cool. Another HD collection that I'm really excited for is Zone of Enders. And at TGS, they finally announced a release date, and it's actually next month, which I'm also excited about. And I'm really, really, really hoping that a lot of you check it out. It's a really good game, and I recommend it to anyone who ever had a PS2. Also, Bioware has confirmed that Mass Effect 3's next DLC is going to be about, and probably in Omega, probably taking it back from the Elusive Man, like it was stated in the game or hinted at in the game. Which is not really a big surprise because, like I said, it was leaked before and people finding little tidbits of extensions or files and stuff like that. But the major thing that happened is that two of the co-founders of Bioware are retiring, and I think it's Greg Schuma, I think how to say it, and Ray Miyazaka. I'm not sure how to say their name. I'm sorry. Forgive me if I'm butchering it. But it's just surprising to see that both these guys are just leaving Bioware and after being so successful as well. And one of them even stated that he's, retiring from games and he's going to try to focus on a, beer-related industry, which I found kind of weird, entertaining, and I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about that. But I wish him and his family the best of luck, and take care of yourself, man. Maybe you'll come back, maybe you won't, but either way, you left a great legacy to all us gamers, and I salute both of you. Also, Remember Me has a new vid out. It should, detailing the combo system. At first, when I first saw it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought the same thing, that when you first see it, it looks basically like it's gonna take after Batman, like the free full combat where just one button dictates everything. But it doesn't seem like to be the case anymore. Apparently, it's gonna have like a very deep and subtle combo system. I'll try to include a link down below. It's pretty interesting, pretty cool. Check it out. But that's pretty much it for today. You guys take care. And on a side note, Borderlands 2 is freaking amazing. I know there's a whole bunch of ninja assassins out there being Zero, and I couldn't help myself, but I had to be Zero as well. I'm also dying to check out the Commando. My friend's playing as Commando, and he says it's awesome. And my other friend is playing as a Siren, and he says that one's awesome. The one I have yet to see is a Gunzerker, and I really want to know how that turns out. But again, you guys take care. Remember, I'm just a gamer, and have a good night, alright? Peace.